wanted to make a video of our boat. You see her name down there. It's LochLani. That stands for Heavenly Rose in Hawaiian. Now, I just unzipped her to come down and make a video. Here comes Victoria. She's excited because she loves this boat. Alright. Come on board. This is my mom and dad's seat right here. This is where they're going to sit. They'll have a great view. Hi! You going to come aboard?
No.
Okay.
Mama's coming.
Mama's coming. Watch your step. There you go. Alright, I'm making a video now. Alright. There's all kinds of storage places on the boat. Normally I unzip this right here when we go out, and then I roll it up and snap it up here, and then there's our flag. Got a swim platform. You step off the back, and then the last owner put in a really neat triangulating step down ladder. The cover is really beautiful. Alright. Victoria's already heading down below. Yep. Take off my protective towel here.
Mom, follow me.
The last owner said that he liked to keep the cover on, but his wife liked to keep the cover off. I'm sort of like his wife. I don't like that cover on there, but I put it on when we dock up. And then you see all my different controls here. My starboard wiper, different types of lights here. Navigational anchor. Got a blower. If you hear it, I'm blowing out the back. And I got my bilge pump, got my horn, and my wiper. That's for over here. You notice right here, this is where Kim showed me this. I didn't even catch this, but underneath of the green, it's where I can fold up and put my maps to when we're going out for an area. Now, usually I'm looking at the map, but then I'll put it down as a quick reference, you know. And again, I'm calling that my mom and dad's chair right there, because we got more than enough seats back here for everybody to sit on. And the girls, for whatever reason, love riding down below. We've already taken her out twice. Alright, here we go. We're going to go down below. Turn on the lights.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, the last thing that happened was we took her out for 2 runs, and then I came back, and the last owner had said open that up periodically and vacuum it out. Well, there was a little bit of water that came up through, and I shop vacuumed the towel, or not the towel, but the carpet that was down there, and it's air drying right now before I put it back on. He also gave me a bunch of equipment. A drawer behind you, below the blue one.
Oh, Mama!
There's extra bulbs,
Yep.
fluorescent bulbs. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now show the stove for me since you're there. Oh, what's that, Victoria? While you're doing that, Victoria, what you got? What is it? Open it up. That is your. What's that? The treasure map?
No.
Yeah, it is. That's the treasure map. All right.
So we need get a little lamp in there, but that's how the lights turn on.
Right. And
I think
go over the feature, remember?
Oh, these are either can be run by alcohol or electric, but he says
The kill switch, remember, you got to turn.
Daddy.
Oh boy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm on that one.
Okay. Hold on a second.
but he doesn't use the alcohol, and what he does, you lift this up,
You unscrew it.
Unscrew it.
Yeah, move that thing out of the way. Okay. And then you unscrew it.
And then it pops up.
Pops up, and then the thing about it is if you end up leaving the stove on and take this cover, like here, take the cover.
And push it back down.
Right, and put it back on there. Once that switch gets pushed down, it's a kill switch, and so it'll kill the stove. See how it is right there?
Yep.
Well, it's kind of hard to see in here.
Yeah, this light doesn't work, remember?
Right, well we have to, you know. Okay. We're double checking the lights. Okay, your treasure map, can't leave it on the floor. I want this place clean when we leave. And of course, I've already checked the radio. It's got speakers. Nice little thing back here. Yep. I don't know if you can see it, but he also gave me extra propellers back there. That's the thing that, if you ever end up going over, the one thing we gotta fix is this right here. This little, just tack it in, you know? The little carpet ledge that I think that they added on there.
More fresh.
Right. And then we got a fridge. And got soda, beer left over from where the guy who Alright, I just started up the engines. On my engines here, of course, you got your trim motor up and down, and that allows the taking of the motors, in this case, they go up and down like that. As you're going along, you slightly raise them, and it brings your bow up, but it gives you, it's like the hydroplaning type effect. I mean, it allows more efficient riding on the water. Now what's really interesting is these two buttons here, and they're called trim tabs because apparently on the outside edges of the boat I've got something that acts also as a trimming, an additional trimming system. We were trying to figure out the sweet spot from the other day, and as I had her in about 3/4 power and we were going, then I cleaned it up, or trimmed it up, I had my motors like that, and then I pushed these all the way forward, and then what ended up happening was what they called porpoising of the boat. And I was like, whoops, that's not it, so I brought her all the way back. So I need to read up more on and talk around to these guys. They've just said you just got to find the sweet spot on it. Got a ship to shore radio right here, and my antenna right there. It goes on up. The depth finder, the only thing that's wrong with it is underneath on the hull of the boat is what they call a transducer, and then it looks like your Sirius XM antenna on the very bottom, and then it runs up by wire to this right here. That is broken, but the whole unit itself is working. It's just the transducer is broken. I've already gauged how much it'll run, $60 to $100 depending upon the model. So this is my speedometer. These are my two RPM gauges right here. Temperatures on both engines, then my two fuel things, my trims right here, and of course my voltage regulator on my batteries, and then here's the PSI on the engines. Alright, it really is a nice boat. And then what you do is when you're docked, you take this cable which is hooked up out there, and you bring her up and you hook it to a stanchion, an electrical stanchion, and then that provides electricity from this location here to the boat, so that I don't have to use the boat batteries or the boat power. So the whole time I'm pretty much slaved up right here to this. And then before we go out, then we disconnect that, turn the circuit breaker off, then disconnect it, store it on the boat, and then we untie the lines and we push away. Alright, so that's what it was. So I went forward and I checked. The anchor had been moved and it was actually sitting on my forward headlight. So now I just turned it on. I'll use this little thing here. Swivel it around. And that's actually where I want to keep her, right there. Not facing out, but facing toward me, and then turn it off. What?